Good morning, class. My name is Kinjan Galarita Nakalaban, your English teacher of the day. So may I request everybody to please stand for the opening prayer, and may I request Mr. Ayan Sadrias to please lead the prayer. Amen. Please take your seat. So I will now check your attendance. Say present if your name was called. Agum Christine. Delante Alfred. Present. Thank you. Roa Mary Charis. Thank you. Tuliao Ryan. Okay, present. Lanzaderas Ayan Jan. Present. Lurono Moses Albert. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now I will read the objective. At the end of the period, 100% of the students can do the following task with 80% proficiency. Can be able to define affixes, can be able to add prefix and suffix accurately, and can be able to define prefix and suffix. Now, for the motivation drill, identify the word whether it is prefix or suffix. Okay, first is distribution. Distribution. Okay, who will answer? Yes, Mr. Lanzaderas? Yes, correct. It is a suffix. Next is fundest. Fundest. Yes, Miss Agum? Very good. It is suffix. Next is substandard. Substandard. Yes, Miss Roa. Very good. Next is unfinished. Unfinished. Yes, Miss Barangot. Very good. And lastly is delivery. Delivery. Yes, Mr. Tuliao. Very good. Now, I will now discuss our topic of the day, which is the affix or affixes. So, what is affixes? Do you have any idea, or do you have any your own definition or idea what is affixes? Yes, Mr. Delante. Very good. Now, affixes is a morpheme that is attached to a word stem to form a new word or word form. Now, there are two types of affixes, the prefix and the suffix. So, what is prefix? So, prefix is an affix which is placed before the stem of a word. So, adding it to the beginning of one changes it into another word. So, I have here an example of prefix. Okay, first is unconditional. Yes, unconditional. The prefix is an, and the root word is the conditional. Next is unfinished. Unfinished. Okay, the prefix is an and the root word is finished. Now, let's proceed to suffix. Suffix is an affix which is placed after the stem of a word. Common example are case ending, which indicate the grammatical case of nouns, adjectives, and verb endings, which form the conjugation of verbs. So I have here an example of suffix. Distribution. So the root word is distribute, and the suffix is ion. ion. So another example is fondest. So the suffix here is est, and the root word is fund. Another example is delivery. So the root word is deliver, and the suffix is y. So again, who can define what is affix? Yes, Mr. Lorono. Very good. And who can define prefix? Yes, Mr. Lanzaderas. Yes, very good. And can you give one or two examples of prefix? Very good, you are listening well. So again, who can define suffix? Miss Agong. Very good. And give one or two examples of suffix. Thank you so much. So I guess you are already know what is affix, prefix, and suffix. And get one for sheet of paper, and we're going to have a very short quiz. And number your papers from 1 to 5. Okay? I will read the question twice, and this is a multiple choice, so very easy class. Okay, number 1. A prefix goes blank of a period. A. At the beginning. B. At the end. C. At the middle. A prefix goes blank of a word. A. At the beginning. B. At the end. C. At the middle. Number 2. A suffix goes blank of a word. A. At the middle. B. At the beginning. C. At the end. A suffix goes blank of a period. A. At the middle. B. At the beginning. C. At the end. Number 3. The root word in disagree is A. Agree. B. This. C. Re. The root word in disagree is A. Agree. B. This. C. Re. Number 4. My mom wanted milk without fat. She wanted blank fat milk. A. None. B. Pre. C. Re. Again, my mom wanted milk without fat. She wanted blank fat milk. A. None. B. Pre. C. Re. Number 5. The doctor returned to check on his patient. The prefix re means A. Away. B. Again. C. Aging. The doctor returned to check on his patient. The prefix re means A. Away. B. Again. C. Aging. Okay, pass your paper. So let us go check your works. Okay, number 1. A prefix goes blank of a word. A. At the beginning. B. at the end, C at the middle. Who? Yes, Mr. Lanzadires, what's the answer? Very good. The answer is letter A at the beginning. Number 2. A suffix goes blank of a word. A at the middle, B at the beginning, C at the end. Yes, Miss Agom. What's the answer? Okay, letter C at the end. Correct. So the root word in disagree is A, agree, B, this, C, re. Yes, Miss Roa. Correct. Letter A, agree. Number 5. My mom wanted milk without fat. She wanted blank fat milk. A, none, B, pre, C, re. Yes, Mr. Tulyao, what's the answer? Very good. Letter A. My mom wanted milk without fat. She wanted non-fat milk. Number 5. The doctor returned to check on his patient. The prefix re means A, away, B, again, C, aging. Yes, Miss Barangot, what's the answer? Very good. Letter B, again. So, pass your paper. So, I will record it on my class record. Okay, for your assignment, I will give you a root words, or from the root words, try to build a new word from the given roots by adding the suffixes and prefixes. Okay, I will read now what is the root word. Okay, read, employ, invent, manage, and beauty. So that's all for today, class. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.